Good morning, everyone. We're gonna do something a little bit different today, just so you guys know. When you do your betting, I'm gonna be doing Jacob hybrid style that he's been doing, but I'm gonna be doing a TST throw today. We got Uncle Hoku in the chat. We got Trey in the chat, Mad Hatter. TST style. Reason being is because I had a 12-hour shift last night, which is not any different than normal. But I got home today to do the snow removal, and my snowblower broke. So I was outside shoveling snow for about an hour and a half this morning. So I am tired, and I'm not going to be able to throw anything close to my normal throw. So we're just going to do TST style using a 5-4-2-3. And it's going to toss it down there, and we'll have whatever rolls today. So I'm not going to count any of the rolling results on my statistics at all, just so everybody knows ahead of time. But I am going to be counting the betting. So we're going to be betting as if this is a random roller, essentially. So 4, 6, 10. Just so everybody knows. I went out shoveling. I jammed my pinky on my throwing hand too, and that's a little tender right now. So I'm going to see how that does overnight as well. See if we get it back to decent tomorrow. I already have. I'm not warmed up, Trey. I'm exhausted right now. Good morning, Shane. Just exhausted. I have not a huge driveway, but a reasonably long driveway. And I wanted to get a shovel before everybody left this morning. And I have a sidewalk I had to shovel because I'm only about 5 or 6 houses away from a school. So I have to get that shoveled early so the kiddos can walk across the sidewalk. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. 2, 1, 3. Now, I saw Big AZ throw this live one time in Chicago or Joliet, and he had like a 30, 40, or almost a 40 roller on this. So it was like 30, high 30s, low 40, somewhere in there. I just couldn't believe it. Midnight. So I have traditionally not done well with the TST toss, but it is what it is. Good morning, Kevin Scott. Good morning, Carlo. You know, I would do left-handed. I used to do left-handed on the show. But what happens is I have to change my cameras around a lot now. 2, 1, 3. So I'd have to shoot from the other side of the table. So from that side of the table, I have to change all my cameras around. So that's more hassle than it's worth right now. But good idea. Nurse Mary will take care of me. Mary's actually a CNA. And she is at work today, so I was tossing these more even this way. I changed my grip from my 3-finger front, which is what I normally do, to a 2-finger. So I'm just grabbing them index finger and thumb. So who knows, maybe I might like this grip and might stick with it. Another ace deuce. We're definitely getting consistent rolls there. But the whole idea behind this is to try to get it off axis, even though I'm kind of throwing it on axis here. And when Big AZ throws it, he really slams it against back wall. So it'll hit the back corners what he's trying for, and it'll roll way out to here a lot of times. And his goal is just to get it down there and keep it off axis, keep it off of its primaries. So 3, 1, 4, the Big Joe. It'd be pretty embarrassing if I have a record roll today using this style of toss. I wouldn't put it past it, though. Hopefully I don't hit my camera stand because I'm going about an inch or two away from the camera as it's flying past. So 5-6. Good morning, Randy. Jeff will be proud of my drifting. Yeah. I'm guessing Jeff was talking about drifting of the dice or something one day. I'm guessing that's where it's coming from. 3-4-7. So I will explain this again when the show starts, why I'm doing what I'm doing today. Make sure that you log into Crapsee and Alive. You know, I found that I'm more precise with my left hand as well because I got to actually think about it. I used to do a lot of martial arts as well. And when I trained, I would train left and right. So at one time in my life, my left was almost as strong as my right side is. But when I was shooting with the left hand, I would have to concentrate more. So I actually did better that way as well. The only problem I had with throwing with the left hand was the dice would occasionally slip on my fingers. A little bit more than it should have. So sometimes I would have a terrible roll because they would slip, one dice would slip out. So 4-4 hard 8. So anyhow, got another minute left here before we get the show started, and I'll explain all that again once the show starts. Good morning, Joel. Good morning, Lazy Dog. Yeah, exactly. More focus on a technique. So, although, I mean, it was a lot of muscle memory for me here when I shoot from the right side. But I try to every time break it down step by step when I set the dice and, grip the dice and all that type of stuff. I have to do that in order to be regimented, if you will. So 5, 4, 2, 3. Oh, I hit the camera that time. So I'm getting pretty close to the camera when I'm throwing there. Let me see if I can adjust the camera really quick before we get started here. Get it all the way. Maybe we can get a different view on it. Let me see what it looks like over here, maybe. Yeah, that might work. Let's do that once. Let's see how that works. So anyhow, let's get the show started here. Let's get the show on the road. Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Joe. This is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours too. Today's episode number 514 of the Level Up program and day number 8 of the $100,000 challenge. If you're new to the program, this is usually about my daily practice for shooting the dice at the craps table and practicing a blue-collar craps style play. And I say usually because today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to do a TST style random roller, and I'll explain why in just a few seconds here. But on the YouTube side of things, we got Uncle Hoku checking in number 1. We got Trey 2-Wheel Peril Dice, Mad Hatter, Papa Chops Glenn. We got Shane. We got Carlo, Kevin Scott, Randy Hill, Lazy Dog, 208 Crabs Joel, and hey, Jen is up already, and she says she's ready. Who else we got here? We got Nemo. So anyhow, if you are watching here, guys, say hi. Let me know, how you're doing for the day, what the whole thing is. Hey, we got a weather report because Joel's in the chat there. So weather in Wisconsin right now is 9 degrees, and it feels like it's -5. So anyhow, I got home this morning and let me back up a little bit. This last weekend, we had a snow storm and I had fixed my snowblower, it broke last year, and I had to get a new cable put on. And so I fixed it, it worked awesome. Got home from work this morning, got the snowblower out, and I pulled, it's a clutch cable, and I pulled the clutch and the damn cable snapped again. So I got, after 12 hours of work, I was outside and I was shoveling snow this morning for about an hour and a half. So I'm a little bit tired. So we're going to do something different today. We're going to do the TST style toss, which is made famous by Big AZ. And what he does is he uses an all 7 set and he just tosses it down to the end of the table and tries to make it as random as possible to get it off for the primary numbers. So that being said, that's what we're going to do today. I'm not going to count any of the rolls in my statistics for the level up program here, but I am going to count the betting. We're going to do some Jacob wager this hybrid style play today. But anyhow, if you're playing along, click on the app in Crapsee, click on that live tab, and bring over to the table that we're using. We're starting off with a 41.43 bankroll today. My win goals will be about 414 or maybe a little bit more because we got some recovery to do from the last few days here. Good morning, Kay Fisher. And we got Hot Rod. So, anyhow, Hot Rod says before I even started sending dice, I did well at the casino, random rolling. Okay, there you go. With his left hand. There you go. That's awesome. But anyhow, let's get started here. Less chin, more spin, Joe. 18 people on Crapsee, 27 people. We'll go all bets set here. Whoops. I'm going to do a DC bet once we get the roll out here. Should have done a DP, but we'll do a DC. But anyhow, 5, 4, 2, 3, dice out. And we got to come out 7, 4, 3, 7. So maybe that was a good thing that I didn't put my bets out. And that is going to be a pass line winner. Come out natural. Pass line natural. So even with the TST, which is not supposed to throw that many 7s, I have a come out 7. Sorry, Jen. So anyhow, I'm going to put a don't pass bet out now. Again, this is the Jacob hybrid style. I'm going to go with 160 on the don't pass here. And that's going to be my base bet for the don't pass bet. So anyhow, bet accordingly, everyone, because we're not going to do too much analyzing of the dice here. We'll call it all bet set. Good morning, Ada. And dice out. 5, 4, 2, 3. And we got a 1, 3, 4. That is the Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. So let's mark that point of 4. 5, 4, 2, 3. And we got a 1. Oops. 1, 3, 4. There you go. So the puck is going to be turned on at 4 there. And since it's on the 4, we're going to go with that 160 cross bet level. So it's going to be 25 on the 5, 9, 10, 30 on that 6 and 8. We're not going to put anything on the 4. So we have about a 30 or so dollar variance there. 7's worth about 30 some dollars here. So Hot Rod says to him, everybody's a random roller. The dice do what they do once they land. Yep. So anyhow, we'll call this all bets set here and dice out. 5, 4, 2, 3. And we got aces. Magic aces. So 1, 1, 2. 5, 4, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2. I don't have anything on the ATS, so that's no help for me. He has just a few seconds here to get your bets in. Look at how Sanger and I warm up. It'd be pretty embarrassing if we have a record roll here using this random style toss here. But it is what it is. Let's call it all bets set. 24 people playing along here. 25 people watching. This up. And we got a 628. That is the Duracell 8. Go out, support free live content. Give that thumbs up where deserved, and please subscribe if you haven't done so already. 628. That'll be a hit for us. So that's a profit of $35 there. Let's put $12 on that 8. So make it look like 42. I'm going to lock that in so it's a little bit easier for me. So that leaves us $23 left. So let's put $11 towards the next shooter, towards the next DP, and then the rest we'll put back into the rack as profit. So again, 5-4. So it's going to take me a little bit of figuring out here when we do this here. But anyhow, all bets set. They saw it. And we got a 145, a trucking camper. So hopefully I'm not rolling too fast that you guys are getting your bets in before it says all bets here, but 5423 and a 145 result. So that would be another $35 brought back. So again, on this one, we're going to go to we'll go to $35 on that 5. So that'd be what, $25 brought back. We'll put, say, $12 towards the next shooter, and the rest will be profit in the rack. 5, 4, 2, 3, and all bets set. They felt. I'm using a 2-finger grip today. I normally use a 3-finger front. Just throwing them right in the front there, and we knocked that don't off with a 2-2 hard fuzzy 4. 2-2. It's going to Cruise. Brian from Holy Roller. So that sucks. So that comes off. And the way he does this now is we'll go back up for that 160 on the don't pass again. This is how Jacob does it, because that's our base. And then what he'll do is he'll take whatever profits he wants put in from the previous shooter or previous set of rolls towards that. So we're going to put in another, say, $22. That's $182 towards this next shooter here. So all of our bets are turned off at the current moment. And let's call this all bets set. Face out. Yeah, I should put a stack of whites down there, K Fisher. Yeah. And we got a 617 on the come out, so that is a suck. Suck. That sucks. 5, 4, 2, 3, 6, 1. That's our second 6, 1, 7 on a come out here. So we lose that don't pass again. Again, we'll go up again, 160. So hopefully we get some rolls going our way here. 5, 4, 2, 3. And we'll call it all bets set. They thought. Good morning, Mike. So doing the TST toss today, something a little bit different. Wow. 257 this time. That is another pass line winner come out natural. Unreal. So this is supposed to get me off the 7s, not give me 7s. So I'm not too worried about it today, other than it is destroying my bankroll at the current moment. We'll try her again. 160 on that don't pass. Let them breathe. Yeah, right? Okay, here we go again. Give her a shot. Call it all but set. Face out. Okay. Wow, 3 sevens in a row. Ah. So this is where I'm not gonna put a I'm gonna wait till a point is set here and then I'll put a DC up instead. Interesting. 257. Jen must be loving this. Okay, we're gonna wait until a point is established now before we put anything else up here. And get your bets in. No coffee delivery today from Mike to Joel. That sucks. Place out. Here you go, an ace deuce. Of course, I'm not on the DP. Now I get the ace deuce, which would have gave me some of that money back. Still looking for a point here. I need to throw him a little bit harder like Big AZ does. Good morning, John GT. You're going to have a negative review. Hopefully that's towards Mike, not towards me. But anyhow, we'll go all bet set here and dice out. There we go. We finally got a plan. We got 369. That is a triple D, the dice Dr. Dan. So let's mark that point of 9. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my bets down. I'm going to go 160 DP. You can't see that on the screen, but it's there. So we have $160 on the DC. I'm sorry, on the DC, not the DP, the DC. And we'll call that all bets set. They out. So we're just joining in here again. We're just did a TST throw. If you want to know why, go back towards the beginning of the show here and they'll explain why. And we got a 4-6-10. That is Waylon's best friend on that end. Daddy Joe. So our DC is going to travel to the 10. Now, Jacob would take advantage of this, and he would probably put more odds on there, but we're not going to do that at all. Again, we're going to go 160 across bet level. It's going to be 25 on the 4, 5, and 9. We got 30 on that 6 and 8. Yeah, Jacob would probably put odds on that 10 there, and but we're not going to do that at all. 5, 4, 2, 3. All bets set. It's out. I know he did. I was in Chicago area when he rolled like a high 30s, low 40s one time. Thank you, Mike. You are very welcome. Mike just put a $10 super chat. That is totally awesome. Thank you very much. Very much appreciated. And we got an ace deuce, Alfredo sauce. So I have a little different camera angle because I'm throwing past where my camera would be normally sitting. This is 12 rolls on this one already, but most of those are come out sevens there. Remove your buy 10 since. Oh yeah, you're right, Joe. You are right. Thank you. That's a good observation. I didn't see that at all. Good catch. So anyhow, we'll go 5, 4, 2, 3. And that $10 super chat actually ups my win goal to 20% today. If we even get close, so we got to go for 20% here. So thank you for that, Mike. And I'll bet that. It's out. And we have another ace deuce, Alfredo sauce. Should be playing the field here. 5, 4, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 craps. So this is definitely throwing craps and reds. That does nothing for my bets. And let's call that a bet set. It's out. That's a repeater win on the 3 for this shooter. And of course, we hit the 10 now. 5 hard 10, the Old Bay bushel. So I got knocked off again. This has not been very successful for me. That is our 4th time we've been lost at DP or DC. Interesting. I agree, Scott. No. I know. I agree. I am losing something almost every throw as well. Damn TST, huh? 15 rower so far. Unreal. So you're all the hand, K Fisher. Oh my God, what do I do here? I'm gonna say I'm just going light side here, and we're just gonna buy that 10, and we're just gonna go from there. See if we can get some money back here. So we'll call that all bet set. Face out. This is probably when the red comes. Nope, no red. 3, 2, 5, the Justice Gen 5. So let's see if we can start getting some money back this way. 5, 4, 2, 3, 3, 2, 5 result. Okay, let's make that 5 look like $35. 5, 4, 2, 3. And we'll call it all bet set. It's up. It's got one from 450 profit at 21. Yeah, I'm down quite a bit here as well. There we go. We got midnight, OMC craps, all the dots, all the spots. Midnight. So TST is famous for hitting that ATS, at least with big AZ it is. Man. I was tempted to throw something on that field as well, but we're going to stick with what we got. 5, 4, 2, 3. And there goes your comeback. I'm just knocking you off, ain't I, Scott? Okay, this is kind of fun a little bit, but I'll bet set here. They sucked. And we got a 415 trucking camper. So that is nice. So we finally got a pressed up hit to hit again. 5, 4, 2, 3, and we got a 415. So let's make that 5 look like $60. We'll drop a quarter onto it. I catch you again. He quits. I stopped doing the DC or the DP. I'm not doing any don'ts on this shooter here. It's proven to be bad for me. We're still on shooter 1 though. Unreal. All bet set. That's out. $369, the triple D, dice Dr. Dan, and that's be a winner 9, so the puck is going to turn off. 4, 2, 3, and 369. So if I would have played the DP, I would have got knocked off again. So let's make that 9 look like $35, and we'll go off on that bet. Just looking for a new point here. Still shooter number 1, I believe. 19 rolls. Wow. Look at the SRR, though. 19 rolls. It's only a 3.8 SRR. Good morning, John from Southern California. So if you guys are just joining in here, I'm throwing a TST toss, which was made famous by Big AZ. Just basically the all 7 set, and he just chucks them down there, tries to get whatever off axis. Good morning, Ashish. So we'll call this all bet set. Looking for a point here. Nice out. Use a different style grip. Just tossing it in the corner. 639. That is the easy 9, the Franks. So let's mark that point of 9. 5, 4, 2, 3, 6, 3, 9. It's raining, huh? Snowing here. It's cold as hell. So puck turns back on. And we're calling it all bets set here. Dice out. So Big AZ calls this TST, and then he does this rapid fire show. So that's kind of what we're doing. We're just chucking them down there. Yeah, we got the hard 4 again. That is the parlay of the day with SJ. 2-2 is going to Cruise with Brian from Holy Roller. Let's make that 4 look like we'll go $75 on there. Let's see if we can do the 410 Daddy Day flip. Good morning, Rocks. TST. Oi, oi, oi. Too funny. 5, 4, 2, 3 is the dice set. TST is the toss. Use a 2-finger grip. So, wow, we have another parlay of the day. Another 2-2 fuzzy hard 4-2-2. It's going to Cruise Brian from Holy Roller, and that's awesome because the 410 Daddy Dave flip just paid out. So what we're going to do with that now is, oh, I hit the wrong one there. Let me do this again on KPI this time. There we go. So what we're going to do now is we're going to bring that 4 back down to a quarter. And then that flip allows us to go 160 cross pressure. So I'm only down $458 on this shooter so far because of all those don'ts being knocked off. So a little bit of a comeback so far. We'll see. Okay, let's call this all bet set. Dice out. "6 days till the Palms," says Matt Hatter. And we have another 639, the easy 9, the Franks. So 9 is a hot number with this set here, with this toss. Now it had a mega backspin on it. Both dice were rolling backwards pretty fast. TST is dynamite, says Ashish. So that was another winner with 9. So the puck turns off. We're going to make that 9 look like $30 or $90 quick. And we'll go off of those bets. 5, 4, 2, 3. And we'll call it all bet set. Dice out. Looking for a point. Still on shooter number 1. And we got 3-1 for the Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. So it's marked that point of 4. We've been on that 4 a couple times already. Pretty much 4 or 9 pretty much the whole time. That's the only 2. We don't have any other fire bets up there. So we need a 2, a 6. We need an 8 and an 11. So our bets are going to turn back on here. 5, 4, 2, 3. Hop in the forwards, $25 a piece, says K Fisher. It's out. And that will not pay out there, K Fisher. We got another triple D. The Dice Dr. Dan, 369. That's going to be a repeater win on that 9. Holy mackerel, this thing is 180 roll quality points already. Unreal. Okay, that 9 is going to pay, we're going to go to 120 on that 9. I'm down only 228 now. We're coming back. If I get back to break even, I might just bring my bets down. Who knows? Or go down to minimum bets. But all bets set. Dice out. Wow, another 9. 4, 5, 9. The big hard 9. The Big Daddy Mac. The hard 9. I might change my style of throw if this keeps up here. I actually do like this grip, believe it or not. It's a little bit easier to get into. So that was another 9 there. So let's make that 9 look like 180. And we're only down $60 now. Huh, unreal. You won on the come out. 375 and down. Okay, all bet set. Dice out. And we got 235. That is the Justice Gen 5. So we've thrown that a few times as well. By 4, 2, 3, and we get a 235 result. 27 rolls. Wow. Who would have thunk? Who would have thunk? 5, 4, 2, 3. And that was a 5. So we're going to make that 5 look like $90. We'll just drop a nickel onto it. I'm actually in profit. I'm $59 in profit. You know what, guys? I'm going to be smart here because of the $10 super chat by Mike, I have to make 20% here. Mike goes, thanks for explaining the TST. You work for a company that was named TST Water. They changed the name some years ago. Total Solutions Technology. Very cool. But anyhow, let's bring our bets down, and we're going to go with $18 on the 8, $18 on the 6, 15 on that field, and let's hop the 5s for $1 a piece. Now I'm going to be in profit no matter what after losing all those DCs and the DPs and all that stuff. So that's a good thing. So let's call that all bet set and dice out. So I'm just going to use that field to start spreading across now. Yeah, we got a 6-5 mid-bow yo. That is Chiro coming to us from above. And all we need now is just that 8 for the tall. 6-5 mid-bow yo. Yes, be smart there, Mad Hatter. Unreal. So we're 1 on that field, so we're going to pick up $15 on the 5. So the profit of $13 on now. So throw an extra $2 in to get there. So we have 72 brought back to the rack, positive, and 66 on the table. Remember, we were down probably $700, at least $700, maybe $800 there. So we got all that money back. And we're into profit now, so that's awesome. Dice out. 5, 4, 2, 3. And we got another 9, 4, 5, hard 9, Big Daddy Mac. I should have kept all those bets up. I'd be definitely raking in because I had $180 on that 9, but it is what it is. 5, 4, 2, 3. And we got a 4, 5, hard 9. I think the last one was a 5-4. This one was a 4-5. Again, that field paid out. We'll put 15 on that 9. 5, 4, 2, 3. Oh, wow, sheesh. Play nice in the sandbox there, guys. Okay, we'll call it all bet set. And dice out. And another 9, 369. Trust me, the dice are not loaded. We got 369. That is the Triple D, the Dice Dr. Dean. That's going to be a double payout for us. We got paid out on that 9 and the field there. So let's go 15 on the 4 and 10, and we will leave that field fall as it goes. If it falls, we're not going to put it back up again. Pressing outside numbers, not even bothering to press the 6 and 8 right now. I don't look at that. Now, the 6 and 8 has not rolled at all in the shooter, at least since those reds came out. So let's go all but set. If you're putting at ATS, you may want to lay the 9, or lay the 8. Lay the 8. Get something out of it. All but set. Dice out. Good morning, SJ. We are throwing a TST today because I was out shoveling today and was a little tired and I jammed my pinky finger. So do something a little bit different. Another 9, 4, 5, hard 9, Big Daddy Mac. Wow. How many 9s is that on the shooter? 8 9s. Wow, that is amazing. Imagine if I was pressing, I'd probably have that up to max bet already. Pretty close. 4, 5, hard 9. Let's get another double payout on the field and the 9. Let's make the 5 and 9 look like a quarter. So we're at $159 in profit now, after being down almost $800 on this shooter. So we made a good choice there. You're only down $3 on the shooter. Good. Threw the toe too soon. So let's go all bet set. Results. And we got a 1-3-4, the Big Joe Craps Master Journey, and that's going to be a winner for. Couldn't see that dice in the corner here, what it was reading, so I had to go down and look at it. 1-3 for the Big Joe. So puck does come off. You're going to be looking for a new point. And that's going to be another double payout here. The 4 as well is on the field. So let's make that 4 and 10 buy bets, make them look like quarters each. And we're going to take that field down during the comeouts. We'll go up and off on those bets. 5-4, 2-3 is the dice set. Hop the 9s. Don't miss out, Chigos. Okay. I'm not going to hop anything, Jen. Dice out. Dice are flying down pretty. I should have had that field out there. Magic Aces, 1-1-2. And is that not the small? It's not small. What that is a bookend. Pass line loser, come out loser, TP winner. Yeah, I agree there, K Fisher. Hop the 8, says John. Okay, 5-4, 2-3. All bet set here. Looking for a point here. Still shooter number 1 for the day. Look at the SOR and the SRR. Unreal. Here we go. And we are on that 8. We hit the tall, guys. 3-5, the grape ape. So let's light up half of that screen green. 5-4, 2-3, and we got a 3-5-8 result. So that is the tall, ladies and gentlemen. And we're also marking a point of 8, so our bets will turn back on. Good morning, Dan. So those of you just joined in, we are doing a TST toss today. Reason being, I worked my 12-hour shift last night, and I came home to start the snowblower up, and my clutch cable broke. So I had to put the damn snowblower away, and I started shoveling. So I have about an hour and a half hour shoveling. So after 12 hours of work and then coming home to shovel, a little tired, so I'm not doing my normal throw. So we're doing TST, and this is what happens, you guys. We should probably go to TST all the time, but I'll bet set here and dice out. Yeah, another 9, 5-4, hard 9, Big Daddy Mac. Forgot to go up on that field again, but that's right. We're not gonna put the field up anymore. So 5-4, 2-3, 5-4, hard 9 result. That's a repeater win on that 9. 382 roll quality points so far. Wow. Okay, let's go to $35 on that 9. Yeah, I was thinking we'll go to 60 really, but no, we're just going to go with 39. Not get too greedy there. 5-4, 2-3. I took everything down. It'd be a 43.79 for the day. If I lost everything, it'd be at 42.33. Remember, we're down almost $800 in the beginning of this roll here on this shooter alone. So we actually did it. So I know, isn't that Nemo? So we'll have to give credit to Big AZ where it's deserved. It's up. And we have another 8, 5-3-8, the Grape Ape. So that is going to be a winner 8. So that puck will turn off again. And all we need to do is get that 6, and we'll make them all in the shooter. Unreal. Flipping real. Okay, let's make that 8 look like $30. And we'll go off on those bets. Wattage came back. That's awesome. I would imagine there's going to be some really big winners today. So we'll call that all bet set. Hey, so looking for a new point. So we got 3-point fire bet going so far. Let's see if we can hit that 6. No, 3-4-7 on the come out. So the roll is going to extend, but the ATS is going to reset. So make sure you reset your ATS bet if you are wanting to play that. 3, 4, 7. Pass line winner come out to natural. Just enough to throw that SRR down a little bit more again. Science Girl has truly found the nut. I agree. Isn't it funny? That is funny. 5, 4, 2, 3. So get that ATS bet up there. Get your bets in. All my bets are turned off. Call it all bet set and dice out. And another come out 7, 6, 1, 7 this time. Another pass line winner come out in natural. So this is how we started the roll. We had like 3 or 4 come out 7s in a row. And then we went on a heater and made lots of money so far. So we're down almost $800. We're up 257 at the current moment if I took everything off the table. So that's a pretty amazing comeback, a little over $1,000 there. Cookies, roll extenders. That's right, Neil. That's what Brian would call them. 34 people playing along. We got 35 people watching me be goofy and ridiculous today. You played the back wall in the last 2 rolls. That would be a nice payout for you there, Trey. Dice out. And we got a 6-5 mid-mo yo. Cheryl coming to us from above. So that's going to be another pass line winner. Come out to natural. Another roll extender, as Brian and Nemo points out. So still looking for a point here. 5, 4, 2, 3. And all bets set. Dice out. 2, 1, 3. Another roll extender. Oh my God. Alfredo sauce. 5, 4, 2, 3. 2, 1, 3. Ace deuce. Five, 4, 2, 3. Dice up. And we'll call it all but set. Dice out. Good morning, Steph. Yeah, this is, you gotta go back to the beginning of the show and hear my explanation of why we're doing what we're doing today. And we got 2, 4, 6. We needed that just a little bit ago, guys. Kevin the Carpenter 2 by 4. So it's marked that point of 6, and then our bets will turn back on. That would have given us the all if those damn 7s wouldn't have came. Now, I made a prediction earlier on in the show, and I said I would have sucked, and it looks like we're getting close to it. But I will explain that later. All bets set here. And we got dice out. And we got another 9 to 369, the triple D, the Dice Dr. Dan. So we're back on those 9s again. How many 9s is that for here? Let's look at that 1 second here. 11 9s so far. Unreal. So let's make that 9 look like $60. So Joel must have had a good roll yesterday. I did not see your show at all. Sorry. I was sleeping or working, one or two. I don't know what time was that, but anyhow, all but set. It's out. And we got midnight, OMC craps, all the dots, all the spots, midnight. That's gonna be no help for us. I honestly say that I've thrown this TST before on my live stream a few times, and I've never really had much success with it. That's not the case today. So we might be working on that tall again. 5 shooters, 119 rolls. Oh, very cool. Everyone thought the dice were loaded. Had 48 or had a 48 and a 36. Holy mackerel. Very cool. Very, very cool. I'll call that all but set. Dice out. And there's a 6 again. 3-3 hard 6. The double degen. 4, 2, 3. And that's going to be a winner 6. So the puck is going to turn off again. So that is the 4-point fire bet there. We'll see the 5-point going here. So we'll make that 6 look like $30. Up and off for that bet. And looking for a new point again. 5, 4, 2, 3. And we got dice out. Another come out 7, 5, 2. That pass line winner come out natural. Guess they're coming at the right time. 5, 4, 2, 3. And a 5, 2 Bruce. That resets his ATS bets. So get those ATS bets out again if you want. 5, 4, 2, 3. And let's call that all bet set. Dice out. And we have a 1-5 KitchenAid mixer. So that 6 is starting to show up a little bit now. So it's marked a point of 6 again. 5, 4, 2, 3. And we got a 1, 5, 6. So our bets will turn back on. And we'll call that all bet set here. Dice out. We got 3, 2, 5, the Justice Gen 5. That was a roll out and a half there. So 3 stuck, the 2 rolled out. 5, 4, 2, 3, and 3, 2, 5 result. So this is what I was afraid of here, guys. First of all, let's make that 5 look like $35. My personal best on live rolling here on my show is a 48 roller. We are going to tie my personal best with this shooter. Unreal. And I made that comment earlier in the show. It'll be pretty embarrassing if this TST actually outperforms my record. Well, we're going to tie the record with this roll here. So let's call this all bet set and dice out. And we got the hard 6 again. So that's going to be a winner 6. So we're going to blow my record away. Unreal. Okay. 3, 3 hard 6. And 5, 4, 2, 3 with a 3, 3 hard 6 results. So that is going to be a winner 6. Puck comes off. Let's make that 6 look like $42. Up and off for that bet. And we're at $3.97 for our profit today if I took everything off the table. So that would be almost at our original 10% win goal. 5, 4, 2, 3. And let's call it all bet set. It's out. 33 people still playing along. We got 35 people watching. There's only 14 thumbs up. Come on, people. Spread the love. It's out. 3, 6. The triple D, the Dice Doctor Dan. So it's marked at 0.9. I'm completely honest with this. I do like this grip, though. I'm considering maybe practicing with this grip a little bit and see if we can pull some stuff off with that. 5, 4, 2, 3. Sticking with the all 7 set. TST for the monster. TST. Okay, all bets set here, and they saw it. We threw the triple parlay with SJ before. SJ, we threw 3 hard 4s before. And we got a 156, another KitchenAid mixer. 5, 4, 2, 3 with a 156. So this is the first time I did a 50 roller on my show. So you guys don't need to go to Joel's show, the 208 Craps show, because we have higher roll than he did now. Big thumbs up for Joe Snowboard. You're funny, K Fisher. I will be pissed if I have to order a new cable because we're supposed to get another 5 to 10 inches tomorrow. And if it's broke, that cable is broke, I'm gonna have to shovel again tomorrow. That's gonna suck. But I'll do it after the show for tomorrow. That's out. And we got a 134, the big Joe from Craps Master Journey. 5, 4, 2, 3, and 1, 3, 4 result. It is winning harder, Nemo. Let's go to $50 on that 4. 495 up, so I'm up a little over $1,200 there because remember we're down almost 400 or almost $800 we're down in the beginning. And all bets set. They sell it. And we got a 415 trucking camper. 5, 4, 2, 3, 415. And we are going to make that 5 look like $60. Let's call that all bet set. And I saw 32 people still playing along, 36 people watching, 22 likes now. Thank you very much, everyone. Still a couple more people that could throw some likes out there. And we got a 6-5 mid-mo yo. Sorry, Ashish, we just are not throwing that 5-6. We got the 6-5 though. So that is going to be another yo. Max bets all the way across except for the 10 with come bets plus max odds. That's cool. You almost look like that one guy that did that video the other day. Was doing the $1,000 bets and the $7,000. His no, I forget what he's doing. He was doing $5,000 come bets. No, he was doing $1,000 come bets with max odds. That's what he was doing, and he was making $7,000 every roll. Yeah, I thought he was awesome. But anyhow, 5423. Thanks out. And that's gonna be another 9, the 369, the triple D, the Dice Doctor Dan. I don't know how many triple Ds we did today. It's 13 nines so far on this shooter. Wow. It's a winner nine, so puck comes off again. So we're going to be pressing our roll count up quite a bit. Maybe I should throw these statistics in my roll. No, I won't do that. Yeah, we got $90 on that 9 now. Turn those bets off. I don't know. I don't. Was that Vegas Matt? I don't think that was Vegas Matt. It was some other dude I've never seen before. Can't remember who that was. Pray for snow in Wisconsin tomorrow. Thanks a lot, Joel. I hope you guys get sub like 30 below weather for that comment. I'll bet set here. Thanks out. Looking for a point. 145. And that is a unique point. So that is awesome. Trucking camper. Let's mark that point at 5. So we're going to be looking for a 5-point fire bet here now. Interesting. So all of our bets will turn back on again. You have a leather works on Monday, so you'll be doing much of the same. Yep. Yep. It's we had hardly any snow the whole winter here. Now we got between today and the other day we have probably close to 10 inches of snow. We're supposed to get another 10 inches tomorrow or the day after. So it's gonna be interesting. So hopefully I get that snowboard fixed tomorrow. Thanks out. And we have an ace deuce Alfredo sauce. 1, 2, 3 craps. So all we need is aces to hit that small. That does nothing for me. Still does a bit of stupid stuff. Throw back towards the hook. Yep. 5, 4, 2, 3. And we'll call it all bet set. Dice out. Remember, I came into this tired. Can't believe how much talking I'm actually doing, considering how I am, how I was. And that's going to be a hard 8 square pair for 4 hard 8. I would like to throw another 5. That would be pretty cool. Get that 5-point fire bet all the way. Double pitch of the dice. So 10 and the 12 for the call. That 8's going to go to $42. We're up $663 if I took everything down. So if I lost everything, would be at $44.97. So all bets set. Thanks out. And there we go. We got a winner 5, 145, another truck and camper. So that is the 5-point fire bet. I did, however, once on the show throw a 6-point fire bet. and I made all 6 points. I've never seen that happen before, and I actually did that live one time. Never came close to it ever since then or before then. So the clock is going to turn off. We'll make that 5 look like $90. Up and off on those bets. 5, 4, 2, 3. We're going to be pushing 60 rolls on this shooter. Wow. Unreal. Okay, we'll call it all but set here. Thanks out. I did not get this $10 or the 20% from a couple days ago. That was from a sheesh Steph, but I also got another $10 super chat today from Mike. So 628, that is the Duracell 8. So that is going to be a point we already hit already. So let's mark that point of 8. So I have another $10 super chat from Mike today, which is 20% win goal as well. So hopefully I'll hit the 20% here today. If I took everything, I'll be at 747, and I have to get up to, for 20%, I have to get up to 828. So we are very close to the 20% win goal here. So you can either take that from Ashish or from Mike. New grip for Joe in the future. Yeah, I am seriously considering that, Mad Hatter. I really like this grip. If you watch, the dice are staying pretty close together as they're going down the table, and they're but I have more of a spin of it. There's more of a spin. So I'll bet set. So there's a pretty big backspin on this one. But the dice are flying together, and that's going to be the end of the roll, ladies and gentlemen. 5-2 Bruce. So Nemo showed up finally. That was a 5. There you go. So 5-2. Get over here. So that is the end of the roll, and that is going to be the end of our show here. But let's look at our statistics once and see where we ended up. 60 rolls. Holy mackerel. On flippin' real. Okay, let's get cleared off there. We'll go over to our KPI results here. We just got from John GT 100 credit coins on Crapsee. Thank you very much, John. That is very cool. You've been here since roll 30, but you're too scared to say hi. That's awesome, John. Anyhow, we have an SRR today of 60 and SRR of 7.5. That's pretty amazing how that SRR is so damn low because of all the rolls there. But look at the 6s and 8s are way down. And even though we threw all those come out 7s, the 7s were down as well. But that 9, it just blew off the charts there. But anyhow, we have got box numbers, inside numbers, 4s and 10s were all pretty much expected. Come out 7s were off the charts. Horns are high, fields are high, and hardways were pretty much expected as well. That's one roll a minute. Yeah, I agree. But anyhow, good morning, Kevin. So anyhow, guys, this was a fun day. We did the TST here. I really do like this grip, though. I'm considering possibly working with the grip with my regular roll here, but it is also the other thing I liked, and this is something I learned on John's show yesterday. No, that was not John's show. It was on Jeff's show with G the other night with his chopper toss. The comment he made was that he could throw it to different areas at the end of the table, depending on where the landmines are at. And thank you, Jen. That is very cool. Jen gave me 500 coins also. Very cool. Thank you, Jen. But anyhow, guys, I will see you guys back again tomorrow, and hopefully my energy levels are better. So hopefully we're not shoveling tomorrow. But anyhow, hey, my name is Joe. This is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours too. Everybody have a great day. Make sure you go over to Casino Gaming TV, watch John with his show this morning. But everybody have a safe day and be prosperous.